So I just got home from my mom's house and I am making little mini meatloaves because they're gonna cook quick and that's what we want, quick. Busy parents, busy moms, busy dads, get in and do it fast because they hungry. I normally have food done for my kids when they get home from school, but you know what? Sometimes life doesn't always go the same every day. All right, so I only have to use 3/4 of a cup of milk, but I'm gonna eyeball that in that cup because I'm old enough to know what 3/4 of a cup looks like. We put some seasoning in it. Okay, this is what we're using. And this is for 2.5 pounds of ground beef. All right, got me some brown sugar right here. My recipe calls to put the oven at 375 degrees. And that's 375 degrees for usually like an hour and 20 minutes, but I'm making these mini meatloaves. So it's going to take less time. The temperature that you need to have your meatloaf at is 165 degrees. Three-fourths cup of milk. So just about 3/4 full. About a tablespoon. Eyeball it with love. Let's cut up some onions. If you're one of those people that you don't know how to eyeball it with love, the basic concept to remember is, what do you like? What do you like to eat? Do you like a lot of onion, or do you like a little bit of onion, or do you not like onion at all? If not, then just use onion powder. I'm using garlic powder. It don't matter. And I really could care less how you do it, but I do know that this is how I'm doing it tonight. It's different every time. It's depending on what I got in my cupboard. I was guided intelligently. We love garlic. Lipton's French onion soup. So Brett just had a famous idea to put this topping on top of it instead of the ketchup, and because this is my topping. Let me show you. When I make a meatloaf, I normally put brown sugar, yellow mustard, ketchup in it. And he just had a really bomb idea, which makes my life easier. So we're gonna try that tonight. We're gonna throw a little mustard in here. Measure with your heart. It's tangy. Don't put too much. Normally we put ketchup, but we said we're gonna try this tonight. This is about 1/3 of a cup. And then it's gonna go on top too. Baby. All right, let's mix all this together. That onion in there. Yes, I wash my hands. And I think that honestly with that, what's it called? Dorothy Dix? No, Dorothy Lynch. We ain't in the crazy hospital in Raleigh, North Carolina. We are smelling a lot of vinegar from that base. So I think that next time I won't use the mustard. I think that might be just a really good option to go to by itself. I don't use no damn gloves unless I'm cooking for a party. Or if I'm cooking for the homeless, which is something that I've been wanting to do really bad lately. Because we have something called Tent City down here in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And I don't care. Look, Everybody has addictions, whether it's TV, whether it's food, whether it's sleep, whether it's work. If you're hungry, you're hungry. And if I got extra, I want to be able to feed you, especially around these cold months. Oh, it's looking good. Thank you, buddy. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more milk. Maybe a third of a cup. Because I added that Stouffer stuffing and that's kind of dry. And you want your meatloaf to be moist. So after years, I just kind of like, okay, let me add this. This person does this. This person does that. Let me try that. And you can tell by the consistency of your meatloaf. Like, if it's too thick, it's falling down like flanks of steak. This is actually getting nice. Because you got to remember, it's got to cook in that oven. Just going to add a bit more. There's a lot of seasoning in here, and I can smell it. It smells so delicious and yummy. Oh my gosh, what is that program that I used to watch? This is like from the 80s. And I remember Monsters. It was Monsters, something Monsters. Let me know if you remember this. And this family, they were actual monsters. And they were making a human meatloaf. It was obviously ground beef because it was obviously PG, but they were making a human-shaped meatloaf to eat. We don't make them looking like any kind of animals. At least I haven't. If you have, let me know below. All right, so we're just going to stick these in here just a little bit. Listen, guys, you're not going to mess it up. You really aren't. Just get into your damn kitchen and experiment. Don't be afraid. I'd be getting messages about how I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do anything that your heart desires. I remember I started cooking. Gosh, I was like 11 years old. And my grandma was living at the house and my mom was taking care of her. And she was in a wheelchair. Not at first, she wasn't, but she had a stroke. And then she was getting this Meals on Wheels program because my mom had to work. And these people sent some food that was not really that great. And so grandma wouldn't eat it. And I was like, can I mess with it? And so there was a bunch of apples one day. And I took and made these apples, cut them up. I was cinnamon apples and butter. And that was the first experience because I made grandma taste it. After I ate some, I made it for my dog. And she loved it. It was really good. I remember tasting it. Like, I'm not going to not taste my food I give even at 12. So these look so tasty and yummy. We're going to put these in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and say for 25 minutes and then I'm going to check them after that. Just because I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever done this recipe. And there's a lot of those for sure. And I want to talk to you more about Monsters. So Monsters was an absolutely incredible show. And there was this other part to it. This one thing that I remembered. I don't know, what was it, Brett? Like a week or a month ago or something. And I was like, oh my God, I got to find this show.
About a month or so.
So I forgot some meatloaf. Let me throw it back in the pan. And it was basically about this doll. This was like a doll that became alive with the movement of the person's arms inside of gloves or something like that, right? And so I can't find it anywhere. You can't Google it. So I get into ChatGPT, and even ChatGPT couldn't find it. But I say he just because I call him Leo. But that computer system, ChatGPT, was absolutely amazing and asked me questions to help me pinpoint exactly what show and what thing that we watch. But that was Monsters, I believe. It's been a hot minute since I've researched that, but I watched the show. It was so exciting. I think we found it on YouTube. And it was everything. This little girl was singing happy birthday. It was supposed to be her birthday. And she was really upset because she didn't get what she wanted on her birthday. And what she wanted on her birthday was to be loved by her creator, which is the person that's doing the hands, right? And then she said, like, end up like and everybody. It's like super creepy for a young kid. It's something that stuck in my memories. And it's crazy because like when I went back to look at it, she was actually a lot smaller than I thought she was. Because I was just a teeny kid watching that stuff. I always watched scary movies and horror movies growing up. Oh God, don't even get me on a Chucky. That's the dressing on it. Oh, look at this. And it smells amazing. Oh my God. Here it is. Oh my goodness. It's so hot. I can't even just like bring it over. So I'm going to bring this plate here. Look at how yummy that comes out. Oh my goodness. It's perfect. Oh, it smells freaking amazing. Mmm. Oh my God. That is so good. It's still hot. Oh my God, but that is so good. This would be so good with some green beans or some Brussels sprouts, some potatoes. Holy shit. You could even put this, you could cut this in half and put it in between a hot dog bun. That's so good. Mmm. This is why you take a recipe and you make it your own. What do you fucking like, man? Damn, that's good. Mmm. Hey, Brett, come and taste it.
You're right there.
Give me a reaction in the camera. Come over here. You're gonna stand back.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, I am such a fan of putting stovetop stuffing into meatloaf now. I cannot remember where I saw that, but you got to add extra liquid because of that. And this Dorothy Dick's dressing, no, that's
Lynch.
not. Dorothy Lynch. On top of it and inside of it. Gives it such a different flavor. It still has a sweetness, but it's savory, so much more savory that you don't feel like you're getting a sugar overload. You don't feel like you ate a cake after you ate a meatloaf. And you know what? Creating your own recipes is good. Do it. Mmm. Look at, I'm almost done with that damn thing. Wow. So easy to make too. So it actually took, it didn't take 25 minutes. I put it in originally for 25 minutes. And then I had to put it in for another 20. So it was about 45 minutes that it took for these meatloaves to cook in that pan right there. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Bye.